qualifying has come to an end. Here we go. Who's ready for the chaos? We'll throw the qualifying grid up. It's not going to matter in about 30 seconds. Excuse me. There we go. It's going to be Chris Standards, Brian Mansfield, Ryan Nesbitt, Nick Frank, Michael Whiting, Doug Tyler Norton, Corey Goodall, Brett Carroll, Kevin Martin, and Skylar Massey are the top 10. Then you've got Tom the Missile Land, Patrick Coluccio, Wayne Bridges, Kenneth Bolin, and Eric Burkhalter. That is our field. Just 15 cars on the figure 8. Aiden Trevette hops in here. Yes, it is a bunch of fun to do. We'll probably do one of these Fridays. As the green flag drops. Nope, not yet. They're just getting ahead of the pace car. So everybody, while we're waiting for them to finish pacing, hit that share button real quick. Let's see if we can get a bunch of people in here and get the remaining $100 we're looking for tonight for autism charities. Here we go. Green flag is in the air. Chris Standards is first across the jump. Brian Mansfield in second. And now Standridge has the target on his back. First one to 50 laps wins. They are off and running. Looks like they went as soon as the pace car was off trying to break up the field. And we're going to keep a close eye on the location of Mr. Tom Land. Let's see, where is Tom at the moment? He has managed to work his way up to 7th. They're in the blue and red, white, and blue VW Bug. As he comes through, he misses the straw car. Tom's actually picking up positions. He's not going full missile yet. He's now up to 4th. Misses the jump as somebody gets yeeted there in the straw car. I believe that was Chris Standridge. Yes, it was. He's on his roof, and now Tom Land is in second. Oh, my goodness. Brian Mansfield is in the lead. Tom Land is in second. Chris Standards was stuck on his lid, had to be towed. We've got several cars on pit road, and Tom Land is in second. Wow. Looks like the VWs might have the advantage here tonight. We'll have to wait and see how this thing plays out. Don't forget, if you have donated via PayPal to the account, to drop a comment in the chat, please, and let us know, and we would be more than happy to give you guys a shout out. We would like to get to $1,000. We've raised $900 in the last 48 hours, and we've raised 200 of that just since the racing started here tonight. And it looked like Tom Land was on the attack, but he is now settled in, and he's in second, actually trying to run a race. And I'm not sure how to feel about that. Brian Mansfield, though, way ahead of him, and now we're down to 3 cars on the lead lap. Nick Fancy Frank in the street stock in third. Nick Frank might have a shot at one of these tonight. Remember, there is no damage on, but they do have to be towed if they end up upside down. Let's see, Patrick Coluccio had an accident. Let's see what happened there. Looks like he was just coming off pit road. Immediately got into a wall. They were wrecking right in front of him. We'll take a look at some of these wrecks as they happen. Nick Fancy Frank got involved in his first crash. Let's see what happened here. Oh, he got spun by the leader. Brian Mansfield and Tom Land are the only 2 cars on the lead lap now, and both will have a target on their back. Tom Land knows better than anybody what having a target on your back means. He's usually the missile. He's usually the one targeting the front runners. Now he is out here running in second place. Almost gets caught there. And it looks like we've got one car trying to attack him. Michael Whiting in the 44 in third. Nick Franks in fourth. Fifth is Ryan Nesbitt. Kevin Martin is sixth. Skylar Massey, there we go. We've got Skylar went for a little bit of a tumble. Corey Goodall there in the 87. I do believe he's the only 87 car in the field. Meanwhile, Brian Mansfield continues to lead. They've completed 13 laps so far, and this is happening too quickly. Somebody better turn around and get a hold of Mansfield, because he's actually about to lap Tom Land. There we go. Tom Land took care of that. He was not having that at all. So Brian Mansfield gets yeeted off the track. I don't know where Tom is going. Tom has given up all hope of winning, and now Tom Land is on the attack. Here we go. It is utter chaos out there. As we've got one car driving around in reverse. Oh, there we go. Tom got him the 92 car. Wayne Bridges. It's kind of funny seeing a little VW bug stopping a street stock. And Brian Mansfield ended up on pit road. Let's see if we can find out what happened to Brian. There is no damage, so I'm not sure why he ended up going to pit road. Skylar Massey just crashed. Let's see what happened there. Oh, that happened. Corey Goodall crashed just a bit ago. Let's see what happened there. I mean, he's in the biggest car out there, so it's impressive if one of these littler cars gets him direct. Looked like he was trying to go and help one of his friends get off the wall. And the little 34 Legends just has no hope out there. That is Doug Tyre Norton in the 52. In the little 34 Legends car. He's just... I just don't know why you would pick the smallest car out there, the least powerful, but we'll see if he can get to do something with it. He's currently running in 11th. I couldn't even tell you how many laps down he is at this point. Oh, he's trying to help flip over the street stock there. That was the 92. Manages to get Wayne Bridges flipped back over. Tom Land in the lead. This is just wrong. There's Nick Frank in the street stock. We might have to holler at Nick here in a few minutes and let him know that Tom Land is leading, and this is unacceptable. We've had to interfere in that way before with these races, so we'll see what happens. And again, as we hit lap 20, if you want to help the Outlaws raise some money for autism research, you can go to PayPal, and the email you're looking for is donate@outlawsunited.com. If you can, that would be great. Drop a note in the chat. Let us know that you did. Let us know how much. Let's see how close we can get to our goal of $1,000 here tonight. We are up to 900, so let's see if we can close the gap. Oh, man. That car went very hard into the wall. Tom Land is leading, and this is just wrong. This should never happen. There's Nick Frank getting spun by Tom Land. That's Nick was up in the front earlier on, but Tom Land is the one that knocked him out of the lead. And now Tom Land is in the lead. He's got a 4-second lead over Ryan Nesbitt. Michael Whiting is on pit road. Hopefully Michael can get back out here and do something about this. Seeing a lot of smoke, a lot of cars going flying, but this really is just, it's so backwards. Ryan Nesbitt there caught up in that big mess in the blue VW Bug. It looks like, I do believe that was Nick Frank has now become a weapon. Yes, indeed. Nick Frank is now activating weapon mode. As we near the halfway point, oh, goes right across the top of Tom Land, manages to stick the landing. All right, his says 2 holes. Let's see what Standridge's car says. Let's get a little bit closer look at his. His says 2 holes as well. The joke there being the question of how many holes a straw has. And this has been debated by the Outlaws for quite a long time. As they go around, 25 laps to go, we are at the halfway point. Tom Land now back in third. Ryan Nesbitt has taken the lead. But not for long. Ryan Nesbitt gets spun around coming out of the turns there, and oh, we've got a two-bug wreck going on there. Make it 3. Tom Land looks like he is taking this one seriously, and that's just a little bit disconcerting. Brett Carroll now up to 4th. Only 3 cars currently on the lead lap. Ryan Nesbitt, Brian Mansfield, Tom Land. Only cars on the lead lap. Several cars are wrecked on the outer loop there. They'll have to be, look like they were on their lids and they'll have to be towed. There is no damage. Tom Land is going out of his way now to wreck people. Now that he is back in third, there's only 2 cars. It looks like we only seen 2 cars on the lead lap. Brian Mansfield, Ryan Nesbitt, both in the VW Bug. And Doug Tyre Norton, the lone 34 Legends car out there. I wonder if that feels lonely to him right now, being the smallest car on the track, the least powerful. Doesn't look like it's impacting him too much, though. As he's actually able to turn some of these other cars around. Meanwhile, back up front is now Brian Mansfield in the lead. We saw him wrecking some cars earlier. He managed to recover the lead. Ryan Nesbitt right behind him in the blue VW, but the Lego VW currently leading. At least Tom Land is not in the lead. He's now being shown 2 laps down. Brett Carroll in 4th is 4 laps down. 5th place, Michael Whiting is 5 laps down. So now the real chaos can begin. Brian Mansfield and Ryan Nesbitt now have targets on their back. 18 laps to go. 2 cars on the lead lap. Now it's going to be 1. Ryan Nesbitt is now on pit road. Not sure why he went to pit road. Let's see what happened to Coluccio a minute ago. He drifted it all the way through, drove down the fence, nothing but net. Looks like Nesbitt knows. Oh, and then he gets the barrel. Brian Mansfield now securely in the lead and now securely has a target on his back. Ryan Nesbitt now back up off pit road. There's Ryan and Tom Land, as well as Doug Norton in the 34 Legends cars, sends... There we go. That's the Tom Land we like to see. Ryan Nesbitt has a several lap lead now. Somebody's really going to have to take some action to make that to get that to go away. Burkhalter and Bolin have not completed a lap yet. I'm not sure they are showing as being on the track. So I don't know if they are just causing chaos and didn't. And the leader spins a car. Somebody's got to do something about him. Now, how can you let him bump the 87 car out of the way? Come on, Corey, get up there and do something. There you go. Aim, aim, fire. There we go. Brian Mansfield now has been put in the wall. Obviously no damage. It's not going to slow him down much, but it does slow him down just a little bit. Now, if they would make a concerted effort to try and take Mansfield out, there's still a possibility for somebody else to win. And I'm really surprised Tom Land is not in missile mode trying to... Wow, that was an interesting crossover. There's a 52 of Doug Norton right in front of the leader. He's got the opportunity here. Wow, that was a close one as he jumps over the street stock, and Doug Norton just barely goes around it. Corey Goodall trying to do his part, but Mansfield just yeets him out of the way. There we go. Tom Land finally gets a hold of the leader. Now the leader is on his side. Corey Goodall corrects him. Then he oh, he sticks the landing. Try harder, guys. Looks like Mansfield may not know where he is on the track. No, he figured it out finally. All right, 10 laps to go. I'll remind you that you can help us hit our goal tonight. The Outlaws are trying to raise $1,000 for autism research. They've hit $900, $200 of that in the last few hours. So huge shout out to everybody involved. You can go to PayPal and donate. The email is donate@outlawsunited.com. As we've got a pile of cars right there on the side of the track, and it looks like they finally put in the concerted effort they needed. Brian Mansfield may not be the leader for much longer. Some of these guys are actively trying to take him out. Nobody can quite get to him yet, though. You guys are probably going to have to go backwards a little bit. Or just tell Tom Land, take him out. Tom Land stopped off the track. Ryan Nesbitt is second place, a lap or more down. I've lost track. Looks like about 2 laps down, I believe. 7 laps to go. Brian Mansfield still in the lead. Got a car stuck in the fence back there. Let's see if we can pick up a couple of quick crash replays. Not there. Oh, he was blinking out. Not sure what... Oh, there's the big pile up. Patrick Coluccio drifting around, catches the wall, turns around. Corey Goodall gets him. Doug Norton barely misses him. And it looks like Coluccio is trying to take out all the cones now. So at least he has a goal here. Brian Mansfield, currently the leader, now upside down with 6 laps to go. He's going to have to get towed. Ryan Nesbitt might still have a chance. Tom Land up there stalking him. Ryan Nesbitt now in second with the leader on pit road. Nesbitt is now on the wall. He's stuck. He's going to pit road. That gives third. Tom Land is back to third. We'll see how many laps he can reclaim here. Not a lot as the 92 comes across the top. Tom Land is definitely not taking it serious anymore. He's trying to take out cones. Tom Land currently still being shown in third, but the first and second place cars both on pit road. We'll see if they get back out. Oh! Had somebody go for Tom Land. Looks like the 96 tried to get him. That was Skylar Massey. Couldn't quite stop him. Now one of the straw cars is right behind Tom Land, and you know they are not going to let Tom win if they can avoid it. 5 laps to go. He's 5 laps down. If the leaders stay on pit road, he might... Oh, Brian Mansfield looks like he is now coming back off pit road. He is still being scored in the lead. Tom Land did not pick up enough laps while they were in the pits. Brian Mansfield currently in the lead. Ryan Nesbitt in second. Tom Land in third. All 3 cars now back out on track. 3 laps to go. Tom Land does his best to put the leader out of commission there, and now we're going to have a pile up as they come down. Looks like Tom might be stuck up in the fence. No, Tom managed to get down, but he did slow the leader down, and there's some more help from Skylar Massey, but not enough yet to stop him. I do believe that he will be picking up. Yes, he got the white flag there at the start-finish line. Michael Whiting ducking to the inside. Michael Whiting sends him into the wall, puts him on his side. Oh, man. He ended back up on all 4 tires. Michael Whiting is doing his best to try and stop Brian Mansfield here. Brian Mansfield's on his side. Will he be able to get back around? No, Michael, do not put him back on his tires. Oh, no. It looks like throughout that crashing, he might have actually gotten the win at some point. Or he's about to anyway. There we go. Oh, they're preventing him from getting to the start-finish line. He is just inches away, but can't get there. Everybody is making it impossible for Mansfield to get to the start-finish line. If they keep this up longer, no, he's going to cross the start-finish line. Not sure he has officially crossed it yet or not. Yes, he has. He is officially being scored as the winner. Brian Mansfield wins on the figure 8. We might get to talk to Brian before this is all said and done. There's Brian. Let's see if we can pull him down here. Hey, Brian, this is Doug. You got me? Brian Mansfield, this is Doug. You got me?
Yeah, I got you, Doug.
Hey, man. Well, you managed to pull off the win with some style.
Yeah, I kind of coasted across the finish line, barely rolling. Thought I was out of gas, but I think my car is dead.
Well, there with about 10 laps to go, you ended up having to tow your way in, and Tom Land was starting to lay down some laps and regain some laps. Fortunately, half the pack managed to stop that.
Yeah, actually early on I got knocked into the pit area, and it helped me because I knew we didn't have enough fuel to make it to the end. So when I went in, I refueled, and when everybody else had to pit it, I just gained all the laps back.
Well, that was impressive survival tonight. That is for certain.
Yeah, like I always say, Enduro's the most fun on iRacing.
This is definitely the truth. Congratulations, buddy. Great finish, and go have a great night.
Thank you, Doug.
All right, looks like Skylar Massey has joined us as well.
Yeah, what's up, Doug? Chris told me to come talk to you because I had the most incident points.
Nice. Congratulations. I'm not surprised by that, to be perfectly honest. But I got to ask you, there's a couple times when Brian was upside down on his roof, stuck, and you actually hit him again. What was the point of that?
Yeah. See, what had happened was I don't have an answer for that.
Okay. Well, regardless, congratulations on the most incident points for the race. That's truly an impressive feat, given the fact that Tom Land was out there.
Yeah, I mean, Tom Land had 132, and I bested him with 147. So it's a good running for the 96 car.
Well, congratulations on that. That is definitely an achievement.
All right, thanks, Doug. Have a good night, buddy.
All right, you too. And Tom Land has joined us. And Tom, I have to say, at the start of the race, you were taking it seriously, and I was disappointed.
Yeah, well, I got in the lead, and then it was like, well, maybe I can win.
Well, I have to tell you, I was cheering for everybody else to wreck you. It just wouldn't have felt right for you to win tonight.
Well, it worked out for you.
It was definitely interesting. About the last 15 laps, the top two cars ended up on pit road, and you were actually trying to reclaim some laps, and nobody would let you.
And I was doing my best to flip Brian Mansfield and send him out of the park.
Well, regardless of that, you definitely had a great and very entertaining race.
I had fun, that's for sure.
All right, man. Well, congratulations. Go celebrate. That was definitely a great one to watch.
Alrighty, have a great evening.
All right, you too, bud. All right, that is everybody for tonight. That is all the racing for tonight. Definitely check us out tomorrow night. We will have XCal racing at 7:30 Eastern. The street stocks will be back. We'll still be trying to see if we have found Higgins or not. Higgins, the XCal superfan, has been missing. Thank you to everybody that came out tonight and contributed to the money raised and just helping support these guys that put on a great show, a great race. Raised quite a bit of money for autism research, so that is extremely important to this league. That's part of the reason this league was created. So great. Thank you to all the fans and all the drivers for coming out tonight. Great job to everybody tonight. Don't forget to tune in, like, share, subscribe. We are on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. We have a website now, htsai.net, and we're still continuing to work and grow that as well. But thank y'all for tuning in. It has been a lot of fun, and everybody appreciates everything from all of you. You all have a wonderful night. Thank you.